trying to sell one home and buy the next on the same day can feel like juggling fire and hoping nothing falls apart, but it can be done. Here's just how you have to plan for it. Coordinate the financing on both sides, and that's a big one. Making sure your buyers are qualified to close. Because one of the biggest risks in the same day buy versus sell isn't your loan, it's your buyer's loan. When you're selling and buying at the same time, every domino has to fall perfectly. If the buyer's loan gets delayed or denied, it doesn't just affect them, it affects if you can purchase, your movers, and your next mortgage. So let's break down what it really looks like and how to protect yourself as a seller. So if you sell first, then buy, you need to be cautious. This is the safest option financially because you sell and all of your proceeds can roll into that next home. But if but it does take some coordination and you might need temporary housing, storage, or what we call a rent back agreement. That's where a good lender can step in and help you structure the rent back or bridge the timing so you're not paying for hotels or double moves. You can buy first, then sell. That's the confident route. If your income, credit, and equity are strong, you can often buy before you sell of your home. And then you can leverage the current equity or create temporary financing to get that equity into your new home. This is a strategy that gives you more control and keeps your family from having to move twice, but it takes careful math. You need to know exactly how both mortgages fit into your budget until your first home sells and your new payment goes into effect. A simultaneous closing is the precision route. That's when you sell and buy in the same day. And it can work beautifully if everyone does their job right. And here's where most sellers miss the mark. They assume the buyer making the offer on their home is solid because they have a pre approval letter. But not all pre approval letters are created equal. And I can give you a real example time and time again, but here's one for you. We had a seller whose buyer came in with a pre approval from their local bank. On paper, he looked good. He looked like a dream client. The buyer's agent said he has a 700 plus credit score, a six-figure income. He's a grade A buyer. But the bank never asked for full documentation. And what they didn't realize is that he was a commissioned card salesman who also owned another home, meaning he had two mortgages and fluctuating income. 7 days before closing, the bank declined his loan and they missed all the details and the seller their next home. And so everything started to fall apart really quickly. We had to step in and help the buyer get his pre-approval in line and go ahead and get it rolling with us. So when you partner with us, we don't just manage the sale of your home, we also manage your buyer's loan and make sure that their lender has confirmed all of the income, assets, actually document it, and keep the communication open between all sides. Because that one extra step can save you thousands and weeks of stress. So if you're thinking about selling a home, meet with me. Let's do a free buyer strategy call, and you can download my seller roadmap that walks you through everything from staging your home to getting prepared and placing that sign in your yard before you ever call a real estate agent. Download my guide today, and let's make sure that you can sell without a lot of stress.